Hello and welcome everyone to the 7th episode of Being Civil Prep Talk. My name is Anirban Mukherjee. I am a second year student, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIEST Shibpur. Today we have with us here today a very special person, a person who has proved himself against all the odds, a person who has proved that it doesn't matter which department you belong, but what matters is your passion. So today we have with us here today Mr. Velugula Phani from the Department of Civil Engineering. He has been placed at Accenture as an advanced application engineering analyst. So hello Bhaiya and welcome to our prep talk Being Civil.
Thank you, Anirban. Thank you for having me here. It was really an amazing introduction. Thank you.
We are lucky to have you Bhaiya. So let's get the thing started. So firstly, just as every interview, what was the interview process and that's what everyone wants to know these days. Like what is the interview process for getting into Accenture?
Yeah, for getting into Accenture, first process like you need to fill the application form sent for us in SOPA. So they will be screening your application by setting off some cutoff CGPA. It is 6.5, and you will be getting mail regarding the hiring process. If they are selecting you, like the basic CV or resume selection, I must say. Okay, after that, Accenture is it will be having 4 stages. First is cognitive and technical assessment round, and second is coding round, and third is communication assessment round, and the final is interview round. So after you complete these 4 rounds, you will be getting an offer from Accenture as an advanced application engineering analyst.
Okay. So what were the type of questions that were asked in the written exam round?
Yeah, in the written exam round, it's basically of 90 minutes and you'll be having 90 questions. So you must be very accurate enough, and you should be managing time side by side to complete those 90 questions. And we'll be not knowing how much cutoff they will be setting for qualifying into the next coding round. So we need to complete as many questions as possible in less time.
Okay, so accuracy and time, that's the key, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And coming to questions, first 50 questions are like aptitude questions. You'll be having aptitude like logical thinking, verbal, non-verbal, and this overall reasoning you'll be having in first 50 questions. And next 40 questions are like basic computer knowledge you should have to answer those next 40 questions. Some of them are from MS Office and most of its components, and some questions are from IP, internet protocols, regarding regarding the topic. And around 15 to 20 questions are from pseudocodes. You need to answer pseudocodes, last 15 to 20 questions. So that's all. That's the written round for 90 questions and 90 minutes.
Okay, so we have to be accurate and as least possible time, right? So after this, I guess there's a technical round, right? So what kind of questions were asked there, and like how did you prepare for it?
Yeah, right after that it will be stage 2. Stage 2 is like it is coding assessment round, not the technical one actually. So in coding assessment round, just after you complete the first stage, cognitive and technical assessment round, those are MCQ. That is MCQ round. So after you complete within few seconds or like within 2 or 3 minutes, you will be getting link for coding assessment round. Then and there you will be getting. After if you complete, if you score above their cutoff, then you will be going into coding round.
Okay.
And basically coding round is of 2 questions and 45 minutes.
Okay. And like, how did you prepare for that?
Like, I must say that it's not like 1 or 2 days. I have started my preparation, I think in my fourth sem or like that. And from then I was learning some new topics, and out of my own interest, I was learning these topics. And that's it. You'll be preparing. You'll be doing competitive coding questions in various platforms and learning new topics from them day by day. So thereby you can prepare for any technical round like that.
Okay, so after this was the communication round, right?
Yes, after coding round, it was a communication round.
So that is like basically the HR interview kind of, is it?
Yeah, we must think like that. Um, Basically, first two rounds are elimination rounds, and it is clearly mentioned that this communication assessment is not an elimination. So most of them will think that it is an elimination round, and it is not an elimination round. It is clearly mentioned in our JD given to us, description.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
how was it? How did it go like?
How was yeah? I must say it is like really a different experience till now, till late. Like there will be no human interventions in that. Only it is wholly computer based, and you will be hearing some voices in the background, and you need to hear and respond accordingly. It also has 4 rounds in it. 4 or 3 rounds. I don't remember exactly. First round is like uh, you'll be listening to a voice, and you need to repeat that sentence actually.
Okay,
That is the first round. You will be given 10 or 5 like that. Yeah, you need to listen, and you need to listen, hear, and repeat again the same.
okay. So basically,
It's
it's like a
full.
listening skills kind of.
Yeah. How you pronounce it and how your English fluency skills are, they will test that.
Okay,
Yeah, and in that only in second phase like rearranging the sentences. Like my college is IIST. For example, if you take that, it will be given as college IIST is my, like that they will say. So you need to arrange that sentence and tell properly accordingly like that.
okay,
And coming to the next one, you'll be hearing two stories. So you need to narrate stories in your own language, and like major like the proper names, or like something you need to remember, and you need to narrate accordingly. That's it. That's a communication now.
okay. So yeah, that was like the whole interview process, I guess. So after this, like you got
Yeah.
the offer, right?
No, like after that, one-on-one interview is there.
Okay, so how like what
Technical
was
interview. Technical.
technical interview? Okay, so like how did
Yeah.
like what were the questions asked in that round?
Yeah. Basically, he didn't go into much of technical for me. He was like concentrating on my projects more. He wanted to first, after joining itself. He had introduced to me in 1 minute or so. While he was introducing, he told his name, and he was telling that he had 25 plus years of experience in this sector. So I was like shocked for a minute, and I don't know what to do. Like he will be like screwing me in this interview. I was thinking that. No. Then after 1 or 2 minutes, like I was very, he made me very comfortable, calm, and like he was asking me in very cool manner. Like he was not a trouble person. I guess.
Okay,
He's very cooperative, and he made me so comfortable in the whole interview.
okay.
Yeah.
So like everyone asks like kahan se padhe. So what are the some of the websites or the books that you followed during this interview or like for this interview?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Basically, first book is like let us see it. I have studied it in my first semester, I guess. That's the first book. And after that, soon I have developed my knowledge by everything by YouTube. Only major part is from YouTube. You can find good YouTubers today in YouTube. Like some of them are like Abdul Bari. Abdul Bari is my favorite YouTuber, I must say. Like I will be seeing his each and every interview and following him. Yeah, he will be telling concepts in more detail. So, like you will be having other lectures too, like Jenny lectures, Abdul Bari Jenny lectures, and My Code School. You'll be having these YouTubers, and they'll be telling you very nice. Like you'll be understanding almost every concept.
Okay.
While coming to, you can also read some Geek for Geeks articles regarding any concept. If you have any doubt, you can refer to that GFG articles also.
Okay.
And one other, like Java T Point is also good for courses. Like you can find good SQL queries from that. Good SQL, everything concepts will be very written very nicely so that you can understand. Like it's like simple notes you will find.
So what are
Yeah.
the like some of the like technical or the software skills that students must have in the coming years? Like everything is changing right now. So is
Yes.
there any
Yes.
technical software skills that the students must have?
Yeah. Basically, everyone must have basic at least two or three languages knowing. At least C, C++, or Python or Java, anything, any one language or two is enough, more than enough, I guess. And apart from that, you must be learning some skills about like web development or creating some like you need to be learning both front and back end to be more successful in upcoming years, I guess. So not only learning one part and uh, then you'll not be getting more, I guess. So you need to be more accurate and more learning towards all skills.
What topics were like the questions mostly based on, like data structures,
Yes.
algorithms,
Yeah, yeah,
operating
yeah.
system, or like
Yeah.
algorithms?
Every question, most of the questions you see in interviews is like most of them are from the data structures and algorithms. And coming in interviews, they'll ask you regarding these operating systems and computer networks. So you must also be learning these, and database management systems also you must be learning in order to answer those questions. And in some companies, they will be testing you in these operating systems, DBMS, and computer networks in multiple choice questions also. So, and most probably you come across these questions in interviews only. Interviews, they'll be asking you they might be asking you on these topics. So you must be learning DSA, of course, data structures and algorithms, and operating systems, and operating system, DBMS, and computer networks.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, these are more than enough, I guess.
okay. So
Yeah.
like the criteria for CGPA for these,
Yes.
like for Accenture.
Yes. Yeah, it is 6.5.
Okay. So what do you think? Like we are all stuck in this home in this online platform due to the COVID. So how was giving
Yeah.
an online interview? Like what experience? What was it like? And like, did you face
Yeah.
any difficulty during the online interview?
Yeah, that's what I was saying before also. There was really no difficulty that I have faced during this online interview. Like you must be having some network issues. That's not a problem, I must say. But giving online interview is also it's not bad. I must say. As I was saying before, I was really tense by listening to him 25 plus years of experience, and that I was tense in first 2 or 3 minutes. Then later on, it went very good, and we had we had discussion, more of a kind, I must say, discussion. Like yeah,
Okay. So everyone just runs after internships these days, right? Like right from the first year. So
yes,
how does like
yeah,
internships add to your CV? Like what kind of impact
yes,
they made?
yeah. Definitely, internships they make a huge impact on your resume and in interview itself. So you'll be having some. First, doing an internship, you'll be getting knowledge, and thereby you can share that knowledge that you have learned in the with the interviewer. So it becomes like not question to answer, not it's not like that. So you can interact with the interviewer, and you can um, he can understand you more by how much depth you learned in this, and it really helps in interviews, I must say. So doing an internship is really good.
Okay, so what kind of interviews you suggest, like if someone wants to get in this j- job?
Yeah, internships.
Yeah, like what kind of internships like you would suggest someone to
Yes,
do?
yes. Yeah, I will suggest that if they can do paid internships, that will be really good. And most of the outside we can see there will be they will be doing more unpaid internships, and they might not be learning more in that. And if you are doing work and you will be you must get paid. That's what I think. So
Okay, and
doing
like
paid
in which
internships
sector
will,
should like the students go for these internships?
yeah, it really depends on their interests and their choices, I guess. So if you
Okay.
are interested in web development and that side, you can move that side. And if you are wanted to become a full stack developer, you can do projects on those, and you can approach that side also. So that will be also a good idea, I guess.
So
Yeah.
basically, you are belonging from a core department, right? So
Yes.
how
Yes.
difficult was it to manage the studies and preparing for the interview?
Yes. Mm, To be honest, I must say, like this COVID situation has helped me learning more easily these subjects. So you will not be attending, like you will not be going classes online, offline. That's what. So you are saving time by sitting at home, and you can like just log in and log out after you complete your class. So there will be more time, I think, I guess, during this COVID period. And daily, at least, if you can spend 1 to 2 hours of time in this doing coding or learning new concepts every day, I think you can progress in this and excel in this.
Okay, and
So definitely COVID situation has helped me, I must say.
okay, and
Yeah.
like how did the core subjects having knowledge in those, like was there any questions regarding that?
Yes, definitely. He was most of the time I'm in my interview. I must say it went on my project itself. Like I had done a project in core only. It was regarding landslides. So he was more interested in that, and he continued asking me questions on that only. Like how does this happen? How did you study this, and how come we overcome this, and what are the preventive measures? And he was continuously asking me, and he was very interested in learning this.
Okay,
Yes.
so most of the questions were like from the code itself
Yeah,
during the
I'm
interview.
like not exactly core. Like he wanted to know more what I have done in that project. So I must say, doing that project in my core project is also very helpful.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
Okay,
if the interviews is from civil background also, then you might be facing some core questions also. So you must be prepared of that, so that we can excel in that interview.
will you say like off-campus placement applicable for this company?
Yes, there are for this role till now I have not seen any off-campus recruitment for this role. I think I was correct that I didn't see any um, off-campus. They are recruiting off-campus for this role, especially advanced application engineering analyst. And there are other roles for this company, ASC role, and those roles we can apply through off-campus. So every time we can register in their website, and we can go for hiring process.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we have come to the end of this amazing interview. I had some various insights, and I'm highly
Yeah.
thankful for that. So, like in the end, would you like to share something with us, a message for your juniors and whoever is watching this video?
Yeah. I must say, like if you can, there comes a situation like for especially for core students, especially I must say, there comes a situation whether you must go towards core side, or you must move to the software side. So it entirely depends on you. You must give time, and you must give space for yourself, and you need to think on which side you are interested in and which sector you need to go. It totally depends on you. It may take really more time also. I was I was struggling in the starting that which side, which sector I must go. Like up to 4 years, we will study this civil engineering, and I was thinking that this will go of no use studying this 4 years. So that will not. That is really not correct. That everything is useful. I guess what we study. So think yourself, give space for your of yourself, and accordingly you must start your preparation if you are willing to move this side. And I think 2 or 3 months is more than enough, and if you can dedicate 1 or 2 hours per day, you can prepare more full-fledgedly in this for these interviews and all in this software sector.
Okay. Thank
Yes,
you, Bhaiya.
and
Thanks for coming.